Check. What is up, my guys? I am your Brody, Trash Can McGarbo, aka Trayman Trash, aka the Trash Can, aka the Trash Man, aka the man who has the can, aka the man who's in the can, aka the Can Man, aka Trash Man McCanny Dan, aka Dan the Trash Man. Um, I'm gonna play some Star Citizen today. I have not successfully played since uh, the 3.18 update. Is that right? 3.318. I don't think I've played since that update successfully. I've tried. And there's bugs, of course, and this is a hot take, but of course there's bugs. This is a game that seeks to shake the mold of what is a video game and what are the outer edges of what we can do with the video gaming media. And so I signed on board for that mission with that mission statement, and I'm all here for it. If you came here to listen to me try and trash talk Star Citizen, it's not going to happen. I fully support them. I have had days, weeks, and months where I was not able to play because of there being some issues. Those issues were all in the interest of we need to get the game fixed, ready, and there's no way to do that. Look, people take games offline during a beta for, you know, months or years. They do a beta, goes poorly, and they end the beta and they come back with another beta later on down the line. But then you don't get to play that game during that time, and especially in a situation like a crowdfunded game like Star Citizen. Where things have already been purchased at the point where you're playing the beta, which it sounds shady, but you sign on board for what you know what you're getting when you pay for it to a certain extent. You know that it's a game that may never come out because that's how Kickstarter works and other crowdfunding websites. But at the end of the day, I think I got my money's worth, even if this is it. Even if this was it. Even if I didn't pay very much. I bought a starter set that was on sale. It cost me very little. And I understand that a lot of people have paid a lot more money. But even if for the money I paid, all I got was this, and I could walk out onto the balcony, I could go into these clothing stores, I would probably still have paid it. It is funny that the NPCs still stand around, though. There are a lot of little things, but I'm here for one reason, and one reason only. And it is that I would like to check out the Free Fly Invictus event. That was me hitting my Steven Crowder button. Sometimes you just don't want to hear anyone else talk but yourself, you know what I mean? I love that. I don't really come to this spaceport that often. I spend so much of my time at other places that I don't really ever come out here that much. I don't really ever, yeah, I don't really spend, this is probably the place I've spent the least time. I think I've spent more time on Crusader, more time, especially in New Babbage and Lorville. I don't really come out here that much, but this, of course, is the location of Invictus Launch Week 2953. And that's why I'm here. I want to see all of the Invictus ships. Some of them, I logged in earlier, but I had to leave for work, and so I really only got on for a very short period of time. But I logged in just to make sure that everything was working properly. And so far, so good. We're going to go check out the event and see. Well, don't mind if I do. Yes, I would like to enjoy your services as a chair. Please allow me to sit. Oh, I stood up on accident. I know. I hit the button to stand up, but I did not mean to. There we go. I mean, who can hardly contain themselves enough to sit at a time like this? What a beautiful city to take in. I've really not been to this city that much. I've not gone to this planet very often. I've not spent a lot of time in the system in general. Looks pretty cool, though. Oh.
Now arriving. Your help keeps our talk clear.
Here we go.
Don't let hunger and thirst slow you down. While enjoying your day, be sure to treat yourself with a stop at one of Bevic's...
Is it eerie that all the NPCs just kind of stand there? It is eerie, but one day, this game is going to be the greatest game ever made. First ever in war. First Invictus launches.
Hello and welcome to the Bevic Convention Center, Arcorp's leading destination.
Invictus base on Mars. Interesting. Officially closes. Wait. 37 years? 37 years? Imperator Ivar. Invictus has a government recognized yearly event. Government recognized yearly event. It sounded different when it just looked like it said formalizes Invictus as a government. And I was like, what is happening? Reformatted to change the destination of their transports from Borea Magnus to MacArthur Killian. To abstains from participating in Invictus in protest of Imperator Livia Messer III's increasingly pro-military agenda. Speaks of the event. Military officially ends providing naval transports from all Empire worlds. Recruits are now ordered to self-report to station inside of Killian. The Invictus ceremony on Angeli serves as the backdrop for the climactic finale of the classic spec vid All Tomorrow's Guardians. Feels like they may have had ChatGPT make some of these, but it is what it is. Look at that reflection on the surface, though. You could see the light behind me. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's the light from that reflecting. Interesting. Don't you mind if I do? I will avail myself of the services of this here Invictus Launch Week 2953. Thank you for welcoming me. Yeah, that NPC's walking. That NPC's really going somewhere.
Thank you for
That
visiting
NPC is
Bevic
well
Convention
on her way.
Center. Have a great
Oh.
rest of your day.
She's just gonna stop and take a break. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. You good, my guy? You doing alright? It's a player? It's not a player. It's an NPC.
Hello and welcome to
Got
the
some
Bevic
merch over
Convention
here.
Center, ArtCorp's leading destination for live events and refreshing fun.
Well, I mean, you know, when you got it, flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta do what you just gotta do. You know what I mean? Let's throw this on here. Can I? Does it not work with that? Maybe. I'm gonna buy the full kit. All right. Well, you know.
Bevic would like to thank all
It
our
is what it is.
guests
Which
for
one do I
keeping
want?
the
Oh, pardon
convention
me.
center
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm
extremely
not wearing
welcoming.
anything. Sorry about that. Do they sell pants here? That's the real question.
While everyone is welcome to the Bevic Convention Center to enjoy a day of refreshing fun, their trash and litter is not. Thank you for doing your part to keep the convention center clean.
Well, look, they weren't selling pants. All right. I tried. You don't. Hey, you don't have to give me looks. All right. I know. I know. All right. All right. Well, offensive. They weren't selling pants. They weren't. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna deal with this.
Don't let
What if I leave the hat on and then I equip this?
While enjoying your
Well, let me
day,
do it.
be sure to treat yourself with a stop at one of
It's
Bevic's
clothing or
convention
spacesuit, and never the twain shall meet. What is happening here? Hello.
Hey, yep.
Hello
Oh, what?
and welcome to the
Ew.
Bevic Convention Center,
Hey, yep.
Ew.
leading destination for live
Mary Celeste was lost at sea on the Boone Company.
Can't get my hat to come off.
Okay.
It's a little frustrating.
Stripe
okay.
peanut butter.
I'm just gonna walk around with a hat and a shirt on, and that's it. And I'm wearing boxer shorts.
Thank you for visiting Bevic Convention.
In the
Huh?
game or in life? In the game or in life?
All the above. They
What's
didn't
the
say
damn
they
plan
weren't
here?
selling pants at the gift shop. All right. They were only selling Invictus hats and Invictus shirts.
Oh,
And I was in my spacesuit, so I really don't know what you even expect from me at this point. The elevators work. That's a good sign.
Floor work, elevators. Okay.
That's right. It's a beautiful display though. You can see I can't for some reason Discord doesn't recognize Star Citizen, but my OBS broadcaster did, so you can see what I'm seeing on YouTube.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the streaming. I saw that you were streaming earlier, and when I logged in here, it said you.
I was trying to share my screen, but it wasn't working. For some reason, it didn't recognize. Discord doesn't recognize that I'm playing Star Citizen. I'm attending the
How do I?
Invictus
What's
launch
your?
week. Trash can,
What's your handle?
Trash can McGarbo. Capital T, capital M, capital G. This is a nice little display. All these ships are for rent. I'm gonna rent every single one of them. Or should I grab a coffee beforehand? Perhaps I should.
No results. It says.
No results. Let me see.
What the hell? Where are you? Trash and Nick Garbo. I'm not seeing you on YouTube at all. Give me a link. Just send me a link.
Yeah, I found it. Right here.
Over the years, I've made
I'm gonna have myself a Pips energy drink.
A Merry Little Christmas.
Make it a Pips. That's what they say.
Is that what they say?
Mm. Shit might be having an issue with my inventory. This did happen to me earlier as well, fortunately. I might have to go back to the start. Solar Citizen is riddled with bugs, which is why I pretty much just log on once a year just to see how it's doing. It was working earlier when I tried to play, though.
You're looking nice, man. I don't think I've seen you since the haircut. Looking good. Beard's looking good.
Yeah, the beard's coming in.
Strong. Looking strong. Strong.
You know. Alright. Thank you.
I look like shit.
I'm trying to grow the beard out so that I can get it shaped. The guy who I went to last time messed it up because I'd really grown it out. Actually, to a painful extent because my follicles are very resistant to the growth of a long-term beard. It almost always hurts when I get it to the length, wherever the last length that it was, wherever it had been, the most it had been before. At some point when I get to that length, it starts to become painful, where I can feel it stretching out the follicle, where the follicle
Weird.
is getting bigger.
Huh.
And so it hurt, and I let it go for as long as I could, and I waited and waited and waited. When I finally went to get my hair cut, I said to the guy very specifically, I'm trying to get it out to a point, and I showed him a picture of Dave Navarro, and I said, look, I know I don't look like this guy. I know that my hair isn't like this guy's hair. I know that it's not straightened, and it's never going to look like this. But this is the look I'm going for. I'm going for that sort of traditional Satan goatee look. I want that sort of, it comes down to a point in a chiseled V, and that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
And then he just evened the whole thing out. He just made the whole thing even. He just like cut it down to like a chiseled jawline sort of shape, and so he like came down a bit and then just straightened it out. And that is absolutely. And he fucked up he fucked up the lines on the side when he shaved the line between the buzz, where the buzz is. I can show you. I have to take my headset off though, so I won't be able to hear you if you say anything. But I'm going to show you. If you're watching the stream, you can see this.
Okay.
There's a point right up at the top where, if you can see on my right side, would be to your left if you're watching, that it is perfect. It's right on the point where my hairline, my hairline curves up, and at the very tip of that curve, it seems to be where he cut the part. But then on the other side, if you look, it's like he did it at the bottom, like sort of halfway down. There's like the cut. It's like down here, which is not anywhere it's not anywhere near symmetrical. All right, I have my headset on again. It's so far from symmetrical and so noticeable for me that it bothers me every time I try and style it into the shape that I want to style it, because that side of my head just flops down, and you can clearly see that it's overgrown on that side, that it goes down too far on that side, and then it comes up to almost the exact edge of where he could have done it, where I would have still been happy. Um,
So he messed up the lining. The lining
he
there.
messed up the line. He messed it way up.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is what it is. It doesn't look like Star Citizen wants to cooperate. It's actually frozen up now. It's just on the. It's stuck on the loading screen. I have to force close it.
Jeez.
It was working earlier, but that's probably because it wasn't as busy, and I kind of suspected that that would be the best time to do this because there wouldn't be people online. But I think with the servers stressed from Invictus, there's no way I'm gonna get it. There's no way it's gonna work. So I should probably wait until the middle of the night and then log on, because it's gonna be busy from now until probably like 2 or 3 a.m. But if I wait until then, it'll be slow enough then that I'll be able to go rent all the ships and do a nice tutorial. And I may not live stream it. I might just record it. I might live stream it though. It's not gonna work though. We could I could try one more time. Try at least once more. I don't think it's gonna work though. Source Citizen was a really fun game that I enjoyed. It had like a time where the bugs weren't so bad that it didn't have a good community going, where it had really gotten. But they are aggressively releasing updates, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing because it means they're ramping up, they're stressing the system out, they're trying to figure out where the big breaks are, where things are going the most wrong, because they have they've already created, like, they're trying to release the new big DLC, that, well, it's not DLC, the new big, like, main game, which is called Squadron 19, I think, or something like that. Squadron something 19. But it stars Mark Hamill. He plays like the main character's like closest confidant, and he has a at least a strong role, probably only in like the beginning part of the game. I would guess. I would guess that they kill him off early for maximum emotional effect, and because it's cheaper, you know.
Killed off Mark Hamill.
Yeah, yeah. I think they would have to. I think they would have to kill Mark Hamill. I don't think they have any choice.
Seems a little steep to me. I don't know.
I literally, the reason why I got rid of that GPU that you have now, and upgraded to this one, was so that I could play this game. And yeah, I have literally not been able to, successfully play it for any consistent amount of time. I got very close with a very tightly knit PvP group for a while. A group of I think they fancied themselves like anti-pirate PvP players, where they made their living off of bounty hunting pirate players, but I think a lot of them ended up dipping into piracy when there weren't any pirates like online, when people were too sick of being hunted out by bounty hunters that they were no longer willing to like just go out and do pirate shit, and so all the bounty hunters started turning into pirates. I don't think I'm gonna make the attempt at playing this. It's finally started up, but I have a very strong feeling that the servers are too stressed right now from all the people logging in for the event because it's the free fly. They can every 2 days they change the ships every 2 days for a week until all of the different ship makers have been represented. Different companies that produce ships and stuff have different days where they're being featured, and you can log in every day, rent the ships, and try them out. I just think the servers are too stressed right now for me to go down to that convention. I'm in though. I'm gonna give it a shot real quick. See if we can make it this time. If it crashes, then I'm gonna call it and just start playing Destiny instead. Which famously does not stream very well. I know that there's a way to do it. I just don't. I don't think I can do it with the software I have right now. I was told by one of my friends though that I could do it. I just need to not use Streamlabs. I'm gonna buy pants really quick, since the clothing store is right here, right next to the weapons and ammo store. It's one of the cool things about Star Citizen is that there's an equal amount of ship combat content as there is of guns and shooting people content. It feels like a very fleshed out, like realistic, long form version of Destiny, where you have like a real ship that you own, maintain, you install your own parts and determine like what kind of ship you have. You walk around the interior, it has a real hull on the inside. Even like if you have, to the extent where if you have a luxury ship, there are luxury amenities where you can go and lay in your hot tub that you have on this ship that you own, etc., etc. Things like that that they focus on in Star Citizen. And then they put in an equal amount of like ship content as they do like planet side. You land at things and go and shoot people, pirates, or do they not sell pants here? Where the fuck is the catalog? Anyway, it's pretty well balanced as far as the content that they've put out there. I don't think they actually have anything at this store. I think the store is empty.
Need help? A friendly Cassava associate will be happy to assist.
They don't sell pants here. There's no store in this world that sells pants. Are these pants? Those aren't pants, are they? Oh, they are pants. I will buy these pants. Purple, yellow, white, sienna, aqua, twilight. Buy the purple pants. Why?
From the most current trends to new classics, at Cassava Outlet you'll always find the latest styles at the
Here we
lowest
go.
prices.
Pants, shirt. I got my hat on. Let's buy some boots. Buy these spectators. I'm gonna buy these boots. We're gonna buy these Lee Talk. Imperial boots. Boots Imperial. Put those on. Complete the look.
By the way,
You're what now?
I got the weapon mods sorted.
Did you? Was it related to the journey, to the player level?
I have no idea, honestly, but it's working now. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Probably journey related.
I guess, yeah, I guess it's true.
That gun looks nice. It's a cool gun. Oh, let's see if the convention's working. I love this part of the city. The city's so pretty. Really a gorgeous. I'm sorry? Beg your pardon?
It's a beautiful game.
Beautiful game. When it works. Alright, let's go to the bus station. Grab a bus from the transit platform to the convention center. It was something they felt that they thought was really important, and I agree that the immersion is way better when transit moves through real time and space. Like you can't just like teleport anywhere. There's no fast travel. You have to really travel from one point to another. Even when you do a space jump, you have to wait. You have to set your course. You let it lock in. Once it's locked, if you have a clear shot, you're able to jump straight there. If not, you have to set a course in your map. What is it called? The what do they call this thing? Skyline. The Skyline app of your I can't remember what they call the watch, the little watch thingy that you have. Oh, cool, look at that. Alright. We're at the convention center.
I was playing EVE Online. Weren't you playing that earlier?
Oh, yeah, and Tyler was talking to me. He wanted me to log in, and I was showing him a few things. He was trying to talk me into coming back and playing EVE. I'm just not that interested. I feel like their player base is dead, and the people that are left are just so toxic.
While enjoying your day, be sure to treat yourself with a stop
But
at
that's
the
just my
Beverage
opinion.
Convention
That's one man's. I told after all that, like he was like, it's like, yeah, no, I get it. Like if you don't want to play, like you don't want to play. It's just I linked up with like a big corp, and they're willing to pay for like good help and stuff. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm still available as a freelancer. So if you wanted, I like to hire me for certain specific jobs, like I'll consider it. I'm just saying, like I'm not playing, you know. Oh. Alright, we're not buying coffee this time. We're here. Invictus launch week. Looks like Crusader ships are here right now. I think I already ran in and rented some of these earlier, just to make sure that the renting process worked. I have this one already. It's a beautiful ship, though. Can we go inside while it's stocked here? We can. Let's enter the pilot seat. Take a look. Console's dark though.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
I like the Crusader Industries voice. The ship computer's voice is pretty nice. They have these big cargo lifters back here, though. That would be nice if I had a a group of like 3 or 4 friends that could operate this ship with me. I don't think I could I would need to crew a ship like these back here. That's a nice one there. The Inferno, the one we were in, I don't remember. I guess the main difference is I think the Ares uses an ion cannon, and I guess this one over here is the Inferno. I don't remember what you call that gun. I don't remember. I know that the Ares has the ion cannon. I don't remember what the Inferno has, like a special weapon. I think it costs more as well. I think it costs more when you go to stores. What does it say on the placard? Well, they're heading up it's a heavy fighter. The Ares Starfighter Inferno. Where they're heading up a crew or hunting big ships solo. The Ares Inferno is a force to be reckoned with. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's Gatling equipped, so that's a projectile weapon. So the other one's an ion weapon, an energy weapon, and this one tears their ship, gunship armor, and turns smaller fighters into dust. Yeah, it's got to be. It didn't look like a Gatling. It didn't look like a projectile weapon, but that's got to be it. It's got to be fixed ammo. You have to carry ammo for it, whereas that one over there is energy based. Let's take a look at these bigger ships. We can actually go inside and look at the crew accommodations. This would be, is it the A2 Hercules? This is the C2 Hercules. And the M2 Hercules. I think the M2 is the biggest one. So let's just go and check it out. This would be the best that Crusader Industries has to offer. This is a big cargo bay. Physically, you can actually roll quite a few of your vehicles in here, mining vehicles, various planetary rovers. You can actually roll those in here. I had a lot of issues with, even with my Avenger though, the Titan that I have with the starter set that I bought, I'm able to roll like the tiny mining rover. I don't remember the name of it. The little one though. I can roll that into this, but this could fit like whole tanks. Oh, they're selling cheap gear over there. Okay, let's not get distracted. We're gonna look at the ship. It's a nice little cargo bay though. What is this? Oh, it's an elevator. How do I call the? Oh, yeah, call the elevator. Oh yeah, this is the lap of luxury right there. So there's a ladder over there. You could obviously walk up that way if you were one of the peasants that worked here. But we're taking the elevator to the top deck. It's Invictus launch week, baby. You're living like a king. In real money, this ship probably costs like $100 or $200. You would have to pay probably like it's got to be like 150 at least U.S. dollars to actually fly one of these. Crowdfunding dollars. This is so the function. Supposedly the functionality has actually been set up so that you physically can repair things now. So if you're on the crew and you're not piloting the ship, you're not in a gunner seat, or even if you're in a gunner seat, you leave the gunner seat, you run and go repair the engines or something. These engines are accessible now, so you can actually open them up, which it looks like they're open. I don't know if I can not close them or if they're just always open like that. Or maybe maybe it's just salvaging that they fleshed out. I thought it was part and parcel, but auxiliary crew. It's just a bunch of jump seats. These are the worst auxiliary crew accommodations I've ever seen. Is this the replicator? Oh yeah, food replicator. Screens don't work. Busted. Not worth it. Oh, the armory is this way. Let's take a look at the armory. Oh, these are cool. I think you can actually hang weapons in these now if you own a ship with an armory. I'm pretty sure you can actually put stuff in these weapon holsters, if I'm not mistaken. Suits go that side, weapons go that side. That's a cool little armory, though. Thematically. Assuming it's functional. This game is going to be sick when it's done. It's going to take a lot of work, but it looks gorgeous. Everything is set up for success. It's just not sure what these bays are for. Should say, it probably says it here somewhere, and I'm just missing it. This is Crusader. It's just, I guess, access for these ship parts. Oh, these are habitation. Oh, you can actually. There's beds here. Cool. You can actually sleep here. These are places you can log out. And if you log out in one of these beds, you come back to the bed that you logged out from. So if you log out in a ship, you come back on the ship, wherever it may be. Oh, there's a kitchen. Very nice. Presumably one day these will actually provide food and drink while you're on a crew. You'll be able to go to the kitchen, the mess hall, in order to actually get sustenance instead of having to go to a space station. Buy food and drink. Let's see here. I don't know where I am. The ship is so big, I'm actually lost on the inside of the... Everything famously in Star Citizen... Oh, here's the cockpit. Here's the cockpit. This is where you would fly the ship. I'm not going to hop in the seat, but... these consoles actually do stuff now. I know that they actually allow for... If you're sitting in one of these jump seat consoles like this, they actually allow for the captain to send you... Oh, this is a gunner seat, actually. They actually allow for the captain to send you a task, something like to manage the power from the console that you're at, manage power set levels. So you can shift whenever the shields get low. You can shift power to the shields in order to let them come back, and when they're at max, obviously you don't need power to be on the shield regeneration when they're at maximum, so you shift all the power to the weapons, etc., to allow for maximum. The human element actually helps a lot, especially I've been on ship crews where that's a huge determining factor in who lives or dies in a two-man PvP fights. Somebody to manage a gunner who can also manage the power levels, or a pilot who's managing power levels, I should say, more likely, whereas the gunner's focusing on shooting and you're focusing on positioning and power. Oh, somebody else is coming on board. They're calling the... That's fine. That's the cockpit there. That's cool. Crusader's always had nice ships. I have to... I guess I could take this ladder to the lower decks. That probably... I don't need the elevator to take this ladder down. Took me all the way to the... I thought there was probably another level, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm done on this ship. I'm good. Let's take a look at this military hardware they're selling over here. I do need to buy some of this stuff, probably. Where's the... Do they have Palisade shields? I should probably just... Well, yeah. Maybe later. Maybe later. I'm going to go through these part and parcel right now. Let's see what's in Expo Hall 2. Well, they have guns over there. Look at the big-ass guns. Giant guns for these huge Starlifter class, ships. That's huge. That's bigger than most of the vehicles that I have in my... I guess I don't have any now. It's after the wipe. But I could afford to... I'd probably go buy all my vehicles again. I just can't buy all the ships I used to have. Guns are massive. They sell in the... what is this? It's a Panther repeater. I need 2 of those. I need 2 Panthers. I need a Rhino. I'm going to take the mounted guns that came with my starter ship off and remove the gimbals, because I don't really need a gimbal. Once you learn how to pilot your ship, you don't need a gimbal anymore. 2 Panthers and a Rhino. That's awesome. That saved me some time. Alright, we grabbed that. Let's go to Expo Hall 2. I haven't played since the wipe. I think you can go on that ship. That one's just for show. It's some like piece of history or something. It's like a museum piece they sent out. It's from let's see, Squadron 999 F8 Lightning. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna pretend I'm reading it either. Not for you or anybody else. Let's go to Event Hall 2. I don't think I rented the Starlifters. I don't think I want to, though. I want to rent these, though. These are still Crusader Industries. Crusader has a lot of ships. It's no wonder they put them on day one. These ships are very niche as well. You would only really run these if... oh, these are the Star Runners. The Mercury Star Runner. Wow, look at that. Those are new, aren't they? Well, that's a cool little display. The convention has such high production value. It looks amazing. This is where they sell the most starter sets, I guarantee it. Can't wait for them to open up the next solar system. I'm already linked up with a PvP group that wants to start a sort of police system in that next solar system. They're vying for control with other PvP orgs in order to become the next big security company in the lawless system that they're opening, where there is no empire. What is this? This is an interesting little cargo bay. Here's the elevator here. Button just says up on it. You can tell this ship was new. Servers. Open. There we go. Look at these jump seats. Are these gunners? Oh yeah, it's a turret. The turret. Let's enter the turret seat. Let's see where it takes us. Down or up? Freaking down. Oh, it took us up. Oh, look at that. They got two Panthers on theirs as well. Double Panthers. I want to rent this ship, but I don't have anybody to run the guns. Oh wow, the buttons. All the buttons on the monitors work. That's sick. Switch gyro mode, switch fire mode, exit, power on. I don't think if I power it on it'll do anything, but...
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
I love the Crusader Industries voice. A journey worth taking. System on. Alright, let's exit. What is this? Access to another part of the... Probably recognize it. It doesn't even open. Fucking busted ass. Bullshit. It's Invictus week, motherfucker. You should have fixed this shit. Oh, let's go over here. What's here? Scanning. I know that scanning rooms are supposed to work now. What's this jump seat? This is a whole new thing, right? They just added this function. People, there's like actual scanner functionality, right? For like the mine, it's like a mining scanner, right? It doesn't do anything while I'm in the tutorial area. I'm gonna rent this ship actually. I'm gonna rent it just so I can see what this shit does. Let's go. Let's leave here and let's rent this ship and then let's just continue the expo. I've seen enough to know that I want to try it at least. This is a nice ship. You can tell they're getting better at this. Oh, this is the bridge. Where's the... Oh, there's recreation, habitation. Let's check out the rooms. Oh, they get a desk? I would never let my employees have some shit like this. Fuck all that shit. Their beds would be half this size. They wouldn't have a desk, and the desk would definitely not have a TV at it. Fuck you think I'm paying them for? Let's get out of here. Can't stand to look at this any longer. Let's check out their recreation area. That's what I'm talking about. Chess. Make these motherfuckers fight for their lives, and if one of them loses, I execute them. What's in the other room? This has to be the bridge. This has to be like the... What is this? What is this room here? What does that button do? I'm touching all the buttons. Let's go. Nothing. I feel like that's meant to... What? Oh. I feel like that's meant... I don't know what that's meant to do. I have no idea. Let's just keep moving. What's the rear? Okay, this is the bridge. Pilot seat. Yep. The co-pilot goes here. There's like an emergency armory here. I bet if you, if this wasn't a... I'm gonna rent this ship and we'll see if we can put real guns on those gun racks. That'd be nasty. It's a cool little cockpit. How the hell do you get out from here? Go through the server's room, because I know that's where I came in. There's the jump seats for the gunners. There's the elevator. Wait, what was over here? Scanning. Yeah, we already looked in there. Of course. Now the button just says down. This is Star Citizen 2023, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna rent this one. Let's rent it. Let's rent it. Boom. Rented. What's this other one? Mercury. We're just gonna rent it as well. I'm not even gonna go inside of it right now. We're gonna go inside of it later. Rent. Invictus is my shit, dude. Oh, it's already rented. Is it the same one? I guess it's the same ship. It's just that one's facing that way and this one's facing this way. Medium freight. Yeah. Same ship. It's fine. Alright, where's... There. There's other... This Crusader's not the only one here, though. One of my favorites is here. Misk. It's Crusader. I'm leaving in the crew of the Mercury Star Runner. You're right. Let's go down this way. Area 18's expo hall is huge. This is beautiful. I've never seen it. I know that the first one was held here, but I've never seen the Area 18 expo hall. I've only ever seen it on Crusader and the new Babbage because I've only played for the last 2 years. Well, this is where I came in, right? Where? The other expo halls. There's got to be another one. Misk Industries is somewhere. I'm excited to try these fighters out, though. The big guns are kind of whack, though. Even though, we'll see. We'll see. This one's huge. I don't know. Is that one bigger? The one that I was in? I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, we definitely went that way. There's another hall, though. Maybe was it all yesterday? Was it like... Did they change the hall from one day to the next? I thought that it was 2 days for the whole group. There has to be... Misk Industries has to be here somewhere. My man's just getting thirsty. Just from running around this damn convention. Oh, wait, that's on that side? Also, wait, where the hell am I? Is there one on both sides? It's gotta be. explain it. Oh, look at the cool Crusader Industries recruitment video up there. That's sick. You can buy those tanks. You can actually buy those tanks. That's what these ships are for, is for like dropping tanks and shit into like I just can't imagine a situation where you would need that right now with the current player base. No offense. Okay, yeah, that was Expo Hall 2. This is Expo Hall 3. Let's take a look at Expo Hall 3. This has to be the everything that's not Crusader. Crusader has a very large portfolio. It's one of the reasons when the Invictus was held on Crusader, they closed one of their... Okay, here's Misk Industries. Boom. This is the shit I wanted to rent right here. The Freelancer. My baby. Rent. I don't need to get to know you right now. I'll get to know you in action. Let's go. What's this one? The Buccaneer? This is the Razor. Rent. This is their racing ship. Or it's a stealth ship now, they're saying. Very good. This is the the Reliant Tana. This was actually one of my favorites that I rented last year. And then I looked up other people's opinions on it, and they were not good. Even though I really liked it. It's a good light fighter. I like that that it has a co-pilot seat that can take control of one of the guns and control it. What is this? This is the... Oh yeah, the Gemini. The Starfarer Gemini. That's a big boy. Let's rent it. But let's go inside. I want to see what the inside of this is. It's a big boy. It's a... Oh, this is the refueling ship. Right. It's a fuel tanker. And you can pull it up to people and refuel them. Wow, look at the fuel things back here. That's super cool. This is a new ship. This is from like earlier this year, or last year. I mean, late last year. It's gorgeous. How do I get in? I don't know
Is
how
this
you
an area
enter.
you discovered, or is this like a common public area?
What's that?
Is this like a public area, or is this an area you discovered?
This
Is
is
like
the Invictus Convention Center. This is during this week there are ships set up here that you can rent so that you can try out all of the ships in the game that you haven't paid for. A lot of these are only sold with real money, but most of them you can actually get with in-game currency.
which can be purchased for real money.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, this is a snub fighter. Look at that. That's cute. Those are also recent. I don't think they've had those weren't available last year. But yeah, this is a major event that they do every year. Everything works better than it ever does for the rest of the year during the Invictus launch week. But it's a lot of fun. I like to try all the ships and see. I'm curious about this ship. I don't know how to get into it, though. I actually literally can't find the entrance to this vessel. It's okay. It'll be easier. I've rented it, so I'll summon it. Did I rent it? I'm pretty sure I rented it. So I'll summon it, and then it'll be easier to find the door then, because it won't have the stuff advertising me for me to rent it on it. This is a ship I really enjoy, the Misk Freelancer. Its butt is wide open here. You can actually roll a little mining rover in here, something that you can use you could land this ship on the side of a planet. You could roll your little mining rover out and mine on the side of a planet. to make a lot of money really quick. A lot of people don't like mining because it's boring, but you do make a lot of money really fast. And if you know how to do it, you can haul a large amount. Oh, they had a little beverage thing. That's cute. That little food replicator. What is this ladder? Oh, it's probably a gunner's seat up there or something. And there's 4 beds for a full crew. We've got a pilot seat, co-pilot, support seat. Yeah, support seat there, support seat here. Extra desks. Bathroom. Close yourself in. Use the bathroom. It's quaint. It's a quaint little ship. There's a airlock up here. What is that? It's a gunner's seat, right? Yeah, it's a little gunner's seat. Yeah. If you hop in this seat, the turret. Yeah. Little turret up here. A couple of badgers on them.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
I don't like the Misk voice. She sounds like a angry lesbian bartender. She hates men. Can't stand me laying in her seat. And I'm not saying that members of the LGBTQ community are angry. I'm literally just saying this voice sounds like an angry member of, that's all I'm saying. Just be clear. Oh, there's another player. Look at that.
What? Better not me.
Using voice chat. Beautiful. Beautiful singing voice he's got. This guy's ducking for cover. Must have literally been threatened by that player that just ran past. So where did it come in here? I don't think it matters. I think both lead back out. I'm gonna try this way though. Right over here. What if we went the other way? I love the Misk ships. They look great. I'm waiting for Drake Day. Drake is my favorite ship manufacturer. I love the Drake ships. They're all built for the same thing. They're like just tight fighter combat ships. As much power packed into a package that can turn very quickly as possible. That's the way to go. I think that's all the ships that are available for rent. Crusader, Misk. Didn't see any Mirage ships. I don't know where the Mirage ships were at. Did I miss something? I was just about to get off, but I wanna make sure I didn't miss Mirage Fury. Yeah, look, there's stuff there. Oh, those are the two. Okay, I did get the Mirage ships. Those were the two fighters. The little. Okay, cool. So I've rented everything. Yeah, back there's just the Star Runner, Inferno, the Ares, Fury, and the Fury MX, the Tana, the Razor, the Freelancer, and the Gemini. The Crusader A1 Spirit, where is that? Lower level in the Hollow Suite. But it's the same, right? Oh, down here, you go down. I see, underneath. The lower level. I forgot about this part. Oh, look at that. The exact same two placards that's on every other part of the here? What's in this back area? Here we go. What have we here? The A1 Spirit. Oh, right. This is the Hollow Suite. You can't ride these. These are coming soon. A1 Spirit. Crusader needs like a nice light fighter. I don't know how I feel about that design though. I feel like they need. I don't know. Is that a big ship or a little ship? I can't tell. It's got to be to scale right there. I mean, that's got to be the size. It's got to be a little ship, huh? It's a light bomber. Huh, interesting. Mid-sized, multi-purpose starship equipped as a light bomber, but packing enough versatility to tackle multiple roles. Unbreakable jobs. Well, it'd be nice to have a small Crusader ship. Crusader only makes big ships usually. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it for the Invictus fly today, but I'm gonna do a flight early in the morning, try out all these ships I rented here, and then I'm gonna go check out the new ships available for rent as well. So